Okay. Boys and girls, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for always being here and for supporting me. Welcome to another vlog. Even if we've almost come to the end of this vlog, I'm super grateful for you all. Guys, I wanted to round off this vlog with something I didn't want to say in text, which is my room is a freezer. Guys, like, it's so cold. I'm always layering clothes. And then when I texted the people in charge of my apartment, I got, oh, it's not cold enough yet. When you get cold. And in my head, I'm thinking, is it going to get colder than this? Jesus Christ. But yeah, it is what it is. So now I'm currently looking up the prices of heaters. If anyone has a heater in their room or stays in a cold region and has a heater in your room, please recommend one for me. That is quite affordable. I am on a budget, so if you have something really cheap and you could recommend for me, I would really love and appreciate that. Thank you so much in advance. Also, guys, I wanted to comment on the Swedish education system, which is I'm doing lots of assignments. Every day I go to class, I do classwork, I do presentations, and they're fun. They're actually nice, but the assignments are really stressing me out. So most of the time, I'm just always zapped, like really zapped. But I'm still grateful. I had a restful week overall because my week was nice. I had to go to class like just twice this week, so it was super nice. Even if I had like 3 presentations in between and turned in one of my, I would call it an exam because it's a big assignment, but it's a huge chunk of it's what is going to determine at least 50% of my grades for that course. So I'm quite I'm hopeful. I gave that assignment my best shot because I'm really good with essays, so I'm hoping that it turns out the way I already have it in my head. I'm also a bit nervous. Between us, don't tell anybody, just between us. I'm a bit nervous about taking over the account on Monday. I'll be taking over the account from 13th to 17th, which should be Monday to Friday. So I'm a bit nervous. I've been working in communications and handling accounts for years, and even supervising social media managers as a communications manager. So sometimes I'm in charge of the account, sometimes I'm supervising social media managers. But taking over this account is just making me a bit nervous. Maybe because most of the time I've not really had to deal with a global audience. This is going to be the first time I'll be handling an account that has a global audience. So I'm quite nervous. I'm anxious. I'm not sure what to expect. I'm just like, I hope they like me. I hope it turns out well. I hope it's... I mean, I'm good at what I do, but there's still that that feeling of, would I be good enough for them? Would I be... I'm not... I followed that page for 3 years while I was working on my journey to Sweden, and a lot of the ambassadors there really steered me towards the right path, and that's something I want to do for others. However, again, like I said, it's a global audience, so I'm a bit, am I going to be someone they're going to be interested in expecting another takeover from? I'm just really nervous. But my friend Tim said something to me. He was like, oh, just go be yourself, and it's what you do, just go be yourself, and they would love you. And I'm just hoping that they would love you. I'm not doubting my skills. No, it's just, I guess it's the fear of meeting a new audience or working with a new audience. But guys, I hope you'll be there to support me. Regardless, I am excited and I am going to give it my best shot as always. And that's also another thing I'm looking forward to. Guys, we've come to the end of this vlog. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been here supporting me. I really appreciate. Also, I'm going to have the seminar about university admission questions today, and I hope you guys would make it, and I hope you filled out the questions that you have for me and my friend Steve. Hopefully we'll be able to provide answers that would come in handy in your journey. I wish you good luck, and I hope to see you in Sweden if you make it. Guys, welcome to the end of the vlog. I'm going to miss you guys so much. Editing is one part that is quite emotional for me, because it's not just that I get to text, I also get to talk to you guys, and it's like really, really emotional for me sometimes when I'm ending it. But I'll see you guys next week as always. Please don't forget to get some rest. I'm currently watching SWAT, so I'm going to be watching movies and maybe eating my pork. But either ways, please get some rest. I'm wishing you the best with whatever you have lined up next week. I'm sending you hugs. I'm praying for you, and I hope you kill it. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. Kisses, cheers, hugs. Mwah. Bye. Boys and girls, we're going to Stockholm again. Guys, I was so excited because I was going to meet my teammates for the first time officially, and this would be like the first time I would be working with a team who coming from various backgrounds and various countries, like a global team. Let me call it what it is, a global team. Okay, so I was quite excited for them to meet me, of course, because your girl is talented, yeah. But still, I was quite nervous about the trip too, because I wasn't sure what I was going to be meeting. I wasn't sure what I would meet in Stockholm, but yeah, I also hate traveling, so that wasn't a part that made me excited. But this morning I also had to do tests. I had like 2 tests, no, 3. Okay, before this I knew it was 2 tests. It was supposed to be part 1 and then part 2, and I thought, okay, let me just quickly pack for my trip, and then when I'm done sealing my box, I would go write my test, which is what I actually did. I just quickly packed up and then went on my desk. But then it got cold while I was packing, so I had to get like a sweater and put on like a cute sweater. This sweater is a gift from one of my friends when I was living in Nigeria. She sent me the sweater with this really cute note on a pink sticky note that said, oh, get warm while I'm not in Sweden to give you hugs, I'm sending you a sweater. So most of my clothing are quite sentimental because some of them were gifts while I was living in Nigeria. So I did a bit of packing. I overpacked because the last time I came to Stockholm, I didn't come with a suitcase, so I underpacked and my things were just everywhere, and that's not my style. So I wanted to be, I thought I would rather have excess clothing than not have everything I needed. However, I like to think of myself as someone that is quite functional with packing, so most of the time I always go with things that I need. So I packed up my clothes, skincare, and every other essential I knew I would be needing in Stockholm, and then I geared up for this test. I had read for this test after the gym. I got back and read for this test, so it was something that I was quite prepared for. The Swedish educational system is also something I would probably talk about, but on the Swedish Instagram, so maybe follow the Instagram page. It's Study in Sweden. You can find it on IG, so when I start talking about it, you get updates on that. So I wrote the test and it was nice. The first one I got 10, second one I got 15 over 15, 10 over 10, but I now realized that the second part had like a part 2B, and that's where there was an issue. It was a total of 5 points, and I got 2.5 the first time I tried it. I was so hot and I was like, no, I'm on scholarship, I can't be getting this. And luckily for me, I saw that I could retake it. Apparently I had like a second option of retaking it, and they would record my highest score, and I thought before retaking this I should probably go watch the material again and be sure that I know what I'm doing, so I don't retake it the second time and probably even get 1.0 this time around. So I decided to go rewatch it, and yeah, that's exactly what I did. Again, like I said, this was one trip I was looking forward to, but it was also one trip that I was so tired of, because I'm also not looking forward to, if there's a word like that, because I would be going alone, and I'm a terrible navigator, and I was so worried about finding the hotel, finding places, and just finding the metro. Stockholm has like a different transport system in comparison to Gothenburg, which I'm already used to because I live and study in Gothenburg. But I did figure it out, and I'm super proud of myself, because my friend kept checking and they were like, did you figure it out? Because my friends in Sweden, because I came with them the last time I was in Stockholm, because we are all SI scholars, and they know how terrible I am with navigating places in Sweden, and they were like, did you find it? And I was like, yeah, I did. I met like really nice and helpful people who were quick whenever I asked them a question, because my phone is very terrible. Like, guys, my phone is so bad. It's an XR and it's quite old. I've had it since my uni days, so it shuts down easily. The battery is poor. So I was lucky to get people that were willing to offer me like guidance and use their phone to say, oh, where you going to? They would check it up for me and tell me where to go to. So, and that really helped. Guys, we've come to the end of this week's vlog, and I didn't know I was going to make it this week, because like I've had a really busy week, but I did, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about SI, my friend and I are putting together Google Meet where we can answer all of your questions. I'm going to link it in this vlog in the comment section, and I hope you can make use of it to drop whatever questions you have, and hopefully our answers will be enough for you and guide you in your journey. Good luck, all the best, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys same time next week. I don't know why I keep saying same time, I'm not sure, but I'll see you next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and please have a fabulous one. Kisses, hugs, mwah.